Greetings all, it's the Devious Monkey here. Been a while, eh? Yes, the last time I posted a video was February 22nd, so it's been over 2 months since I bothered to edit a video and put it together. There's a reason for that. I didn't feel like it. I've been filming every day. I've got so much video posted from so many different cameras that it's not even funny. And the chances of me going back over all of that footage and creating a video out of all of it, pretty slim. But I wanted to give you a little bit of a data dump to let you know what's been going on. Everything has changed, if you hadn't noticed. First things first is that I had to deal with my health issues. I pretty much want to say that I've regulated things out. Things have been smooth sailing, so to speak. I have changed my diet and I have changed my, well, just my overall daily routine. And I have now started it once again walking every day. So at least once a day after dinner, I go for a walk, rain or shine, even if it's rainy or as it's been freezing ass cold here for a while after being in the like almost hundreds. If I can't go outside and walk, I pull out the treadmill and I walk on that instead. And I feel a hell of a lot better. And I've lost some weight and it just overall, it's just a better thing for me. So that's one thing. Two, I reset my melon. I have had long hair for 5 years, give or take, and I just got tired of it. The last cut was too short and I looked like Prince Valiant, so I decided to just go ahead and just shave it off. And then immediately after shaving it bald one time, I've already started growing it back. So I've got about 2 years of bitching and complaining about all the awful stages in between this and long hair. All right, the change continues. I sold all of my Sony gear. I am just a little bit miffed at Sony, and I waited until they released the A7 IV and they proved once again that they don't really listen to their customers, and they left certain things out, which makes it evident that they're never going to put them in. I'm not going to get into a whole Sony rant and review and all that kind of shit, but it was like the straw that broke the camel's back for me. So I had rebought the Lumix S5 IIX, loved it. They fixed all the things that I felt were challenging with it. So I bought it again and fell in love with the system. And then they fixed their problems with the S1 II line that they put out last year, and no overheating, autofocus has been fixed. They've been doing regular firmware updates, even on the S5 IIX, which is an old camera. And I was like, okay, that settles it. So I bought the S1R II, and then I sent my Sigma 500 into Sigma, and they converted it from Sony mount to L mount. Everything from the time I shipped it to the time I got it back all fixed was 1 week. And it cost me $380 instead of going out and buying another $3,200 lens and a different mount. So if you have Sigma lenses, reach out to Sigma and see. They can probably change the mounts if you want to. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, I've already got all this money invested in lenses, I can't switch systems, you know, without costing a fortune. Yes, you can. So I use my S1R II now as like my main shooting camera, especially for like the birding and all that stuff. It pretty much lives with the 500 on it. And I couldn't be happier. I'm getting bangers, love it. It's got its challenges like everything else. I have to learn how to use the system now like I would with my Sony stuff, which I've used for several years now. I could operate a Sony blindfolded, and I need to get to that point with the Lumix stuff. Well, then I decided that should I get the S1 II as well as my second body? And I actually decided to go with the S1 IIE. The S1 IIE is basically an S5 IIX, but with everything updated. It's got the new body design, you know, new firmware, new this, new that, the other thing, but it's got the S5 IIX sensor. I sold the S5 IIX, and then I bought the S1 IIE, and I'm filming on it now. So Sony's gone, I'm all Lumix now. Again, I used to be a Panasonic shooter before I started all this shit, and now I'm back because they fixed their shit because they listen to their customers. Imagine that. Okay, what else has changed? My entire office technology setup has changed. I'm selling my MacBook Pro, broke down the editing station, and now it's just a table where I can do stuff like on a table. Got rid of the monitor, all that stuff, and moved everything to my Mac Mini. So I had to redo the entire setup and re-plug shit in so that it made better sense. So all my hubs, everything, all my external drives, this, that, and the other thing are all connected to my Mac Mini and works like a champ. Got rid of the curved gaming monitor and bought a proper photo video editing monitor. I ended up buying a BenQ monitor that's made to work with Mac and to also be good for photo and video editing. I also bought my NAS system. I bought a Ugreen 4800 like DXP Plus or whatever. It's a 4-bay NAS system. I bought 4 20 terabyte Seagate Iron Horse drives. I also bought 2 terabytes worth of the NVMe memory for upload and read and write and all that shit to make it quicker. And I upgraded the RAM right off the bat. I'll talk about that in another video. Like those drives are so huge. It took 26 hours just to initialize those drives because they were so big. And when I say initialize, like you always have to like initialize a drive when you get it, format it, however you want to put it. But it also had to do, I had it do all the checks so that it checked all the sectors to make sure everything was good to go. It's daunting. I have not had the time to go through and now start transferring all my information to it. But that's good to go. I updated my house as well. I got rid of all of my Arlo cameras and all of my Hue bulbs, and I bought all Tapo cameras, all Tapo bulbs. I also bought all Tapo window door sensors, and I bought a Tapo hub and put an SD drive inside of it. Now I can record from any camera for days locally. I don't have to pay for an external service or any of that shit. The cameras are amazing, the sensors are amazing, the bulbs all work. I got them all set up like I had the Hue stuff. So everything has changed in my life, including day job. They finally hired the new person. I'm gonna be going around with him the first week of May to show him, like to do a handoff on the territory that he's taking over for me. And then I gotta start going up to DC and Maryland, I think. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, all that has changed in the past 2 months. How about that? That's a lot of shit, isn't it? So that's it. I'm gonna go through and give you proper videos and show you all the shit that I've been talking about. Not in this video. This was just a data dump. Sorry I've been gone so long. I needed the break because there's been a lot of shit going on. So that's it. That's all you get. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, leave them down below. As always, thanks for joining me. Be sure to like and subscribe. And remember, kids, forward and up.